Hey everybody, welcome back to Speed Wrench Garage. I'm Sean. I think today what I'm going to be working on is tearing down the spindles and stuff for my Nova, getting ready to paint and everything, because I really need to get this car back into a roller because it's in the way of some other projects that I'm wanting to get to. So I'll probably put you up on a time lapse and start tearing it down. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, I got everything all tore down. So I'm going to get everything kind of wire wheeled off and cleaned up. So I can start getting some paint on it. Be back. Okay, back. I just wanted to update where I'm at. I got everything cleaned off. I actually cleaned everything with kerosene after I got wire wheeled everything. I got everything I could get. Now I got some rust treatment sprayed on there. Some etching stuff I got from Eastwood. So I'm gonna let that sit on there for a while, and then I'll clean it up, and then it should be ready for paint. Okay everybody, I think what I'm gonna do right now is take these two pieces. I'm gonna use some Prep All and Scotch-Brite, clean them up, and I just want to clear coat these. I like the way they look. There is a little bit of overspray from the last person, but it's on the inside and you won't see it. So let's get this thing all cleaned up. Okay, I got everything cleaned up and in my poor man's paint booth right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot some of this Rust-Oleum clear on these two parts. I'll let that dry and put a couple more coats and I'll come back. Alright, now that I got those other parts cleared, I'm going to take the brake caliper and the spindle parts, and I'm going to get them all cleaned up with the prep all. I'm going to paint the caliper the silver high temp, and the spindles and brackets with the VHT epoxy. I'm going to get everything clean, like I said, and taped up, and I'll be back. Alright, now I'm going to start painting the spindle and the bracket with the VHT epoxy paint. It's starting to rain in this metal building. It's probably going to get loud, so I'm just going to put it up on time lapse. See you in a little bit. Okay, I think what I'm going to do right now is discuss reason why I went with Church Boys Racing upper and lower control arms. It's mainly because I've heard nothing but good reviews out of them, good customer service. I've also looked at doing CPP, but kind of got mixed reviews on it, and it's a kind of sounds like it's a one and done type situation. If you want to upgrade your subframe later on, you're going to have to get all new upper and lower control arms. Where CBR, you can just buy the upper, the lower, then you could take those and put them on their subframe. You can add power steering. It just sounds like something that you can build on if you don't have the budget to get and do it all at one time. So that's the reason. And I'll get and show a little bit closer of how it's set up, and some of the components I bought also. Because this used to have a power steering cylinder, and sounded like the idler arm has always been a problem with the bushings and everything going bad on them. So I upgraded it with a CPP idler arm, but you can't do it if you still have your power steering on it. But since mine's already been changed over to manual, then I was able to do that way. I'll be back. Okay, what I'm wanting to show you right now is the original idler. This is CPPs, idler, and then that's the number for it. But the reason why it will not work on a power steering car is because the way the bracket's made. Okay. This spot right here is for that cylinder to connect to. Now the subframe has both provisions. So if you decide to go from power steering to manual, what you'll need to do is take and buy this adapter right here for your drag link, and it replaces the control valve, and it mounts right here. And here on the drag link, this is where, like you see in the picture, the idler will go. Hey everyone, I said I'd go over the CBR setup I have. I'd like to also mention I'm not sponsored by them. It's just my opinion to this date. So far I'm pretty impressed with it. The quality seems to be really good. If I have a budget in mind and I decided to go with this company, I would start with the lower control arm because it gets rid of the strut rod setup and the eccentric washers, which the eccentric washer would be right here. It's underneath the motor mount, and also your strut rod would be going from this area back to your lower control arm. But this kit also comes with the brackets and everything you need. I also opted to buy the sway bar, which you're gonna have to kind of look a little close when you purchase, because there's two sway bars. I think one's for if you have the original subframe, and the other one I think is if you buy their subframe. That's the only thing I think I remember you can't transfer over if you decide to upgrade to their subframe. But here's their upper control arm, and it has an arrow on it, so it points forward towards the front of the car because they moved the control arm back so you have more positive caster. Also, if you buy the lower and then you decide to upgrade to the upper, you can still run your original springs. You don't have to buy coilovers or anything like that. And also they got power rack that you can add. And later on, if you decide to go with their subframe, you can just take all this stuff off and put it on their subframe. And so that's the setup I have. Said all these holes, everything fit right into the subframe. And I was kind of a little bit nervous about it because taking the subframe completely apart, I was worried about everything fitting back together like it did. But everything worked out. So if you have any questions, just ask, or I think CBR actually has a lot of videos talking about their products and showing how to install them. So you can check out their website too. Hey everybody, that's all the time I have for this week. But before I go, I would like to thank the people that commented and subscribed. Hopefully I can earn your subscription on this video. But until next time, thanks for watching.